the stars like Claressa Shields. I mean, come on, isn't she like already unified, and she in her first 10 fights or something, she's already has all the belts and just doesn't look like there's anything really out there that's going to give her a match. So no, there is not that much interest. It's sad to say in her career as far as marketing wise.
Yeah.
I think the best thing they could do, Lee, is maybe go after a woman empowerment kind of movement, right? Just start getting her in those type of situations, independent, whatever, however you're going to push it. But to think that men are going to be taking their sons or maybe one day daughters, maybe you'll have fathers taking their amateur daughters to go see her. But we've never seen really a crossover star that took in the men. See, in the male side, right, you can get a fighter with good looks and he brings everyone to the fight, the women, the kids, the men. You can get that in boxing with the good looking male fighter. Sad to say, even when you have look at Layla Ali, beautiful, her name was Ali.
She's not ratchety. I
but
bummed the shit out of her.
She had everything. She still couldn't sell out arenas. There wasn't people clamoring to see her. Her tickets weren't selling.
Right, that's because she didn't do Playboy.
No, Lee, it's just different. It's just different. So yeah, I think that's Claressa Shields' her issue going ahead in her career. Really, she needs that one. What is the one girl that was fighting on HBO? Bukis. Maybe them too.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah,
Buckus.
I know. Buckus? Yes. I don't know. Whatever it was. She fought on HBO a few times. Wasn't she the first girl on HBO or some shit like that?
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb that if I had a choice, I haven't seen the photo of Hannah Rankin yet.
Oh, well, you stop with that. Then there's that side of it, too.
Yeah, I'd rather fuck Hannah Rankin.
Oh, God.
Wasn't even like a stretch, bro.
You're so stupid.
Claressa Shields is fucking heinous, bro.
Well, then let's move on if that's all you got to say about her, because that's not right either.
I'm all horned up. It's been a couple of days. I'm just being honest. And you're talking women's boxing. Nothing gets me more excited than watching women get the shit beat out of them.
Never been a fan of it. I'll tell you, personally, I've never been a fan of women's fighting. You're absolutely right. I do not like seeing my girls get beat up. And I don't mean like they're all mine. I'm not saying that. But when you look at the girl that's...
me too, Andrew. What's the creepy part
shit.
for it?
Yeah, I know. No shit. When you look at the girl that's getting beat up in the corner, I start feeling bad for her. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to see the in swell. I don't want to, dude. Lee, many times you've seen these girls start crying from the cuts and stuff, and not all of them, but there has been times on TV where the girl goes back to the corner, they apply the in swell or a swab inside of a cut, and they start crying. I don't like that. To me, no. So they're still brave as hell for getting in there. Probably whoop my ass too in the ring. Get all that, get that, people. But I'm just saying, it's a look I've never been a fan of watching. Also, I think there are too many fights are not competitive enough. You already know who's going to be the winner. I'm not a fan. That really doesn't draw my interest to the sport. When you got a fight that you clearly know who the A side is, and the only way she loses is she twists her own ankle.
There you go. That's good job, Andrew. That is way more on women's boxing than we're ever going to spend in a lifetime.
Maybe one day they'll get their.
Here's the biggest question that I want to answer in the next 90 minutes.
What?
Should I go see the Rams play KC on Monday night?
Could be the Super Bowl.
Right, and they're playing each
preview.
other on Monday Night Football, and because it was originally scheduled in Mexico City, they started to sell tickets in LA at the last minute, which means there are lots of good tickets for that game.
Yeah, I know. Fuck Goodell for that.
You've never been to the Coliseum, so you don't know.
No, but it's bullshit. Last year was a fucking earthquake. There's schools knocked down all around the building. They're like, no, Raiders New England must go on. This time they're like, hey, that's a pretty good game. Yeah, fuck those Mexicans. Bring that game back.
Yeah, the Coliseum. I don't blame Kroenke for putting pressure. Kroenke is investing in the NFL correctly.
No, exactly. No, it ain't his fault. He's the man right now of the sport, dude.
Oh,
sorry.
my God, the stadium looks awesome. I sent you photos of it the last time I went out, right? I mean, it looks amazing.
Yeah. All those other owners can bow down to Kroenke right now. His money's boss.
So the Rams are doing so good. I know someone who has quite a bit of money who was a Rams season ticket holder. He said, dude, they want crazy money right now because they're doing so well. He goes, the money they want right now is insane. They're acting like they're already in the new arena. I said, is it that bad? He goes, yes. He goes, it's cheaper to buy single game seats. They already know that they've got a winner. They know that they've got the franchise. They made the right call on the coach. They made the right call on the quarterback. New England's on the decline, and the Rams are on the upswing.
Right. No, I hear you.
The Rams theoretically could be like a new LA dynasty. They're that good.
And you play in a sorry-ass division.
Right.
You know?
All you have to do is
NFC
win your
West
division.
has always been sorry.
I know this is a Charger fan. All you have to do is win your division, and your fans don't care. If you
want to know how sad the NFC West is? The Seattle Seahawks played in the AFC for years. Couldn't win shit. Couldn't even get to a playoff. They go to the NFC West, become Super Bowl contenders like in 3 years. Become Super Bowl winners like in 10. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? You sorry-ass division. Go ahead, Lee. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I don't think that answered the question of whether or not I should go to the game on Monday night. Brandon Rios.
I said yeah.
Oh, yeah. You said yes. Buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Should I go to SummerSlam this afternoon? I mean, no, what is it? Survivor Series.
Yeah,
you know what the main event is, right?
If you're not doing anything else,
it's
Ronda, isn't it?
It's Ronda versus Ric Flair's daughter.
Oh, shit.
And, dude, how great is that?
Yeah, whatever.
I can watch it on TV, too.
I thought when's Brock fighting then?
No, Brock is fighting on this card, too. He's fighting literally the smallest guy they have, which is hilarious. You don't know the characters on the show. That's why I don't need to explain who Daniel Bryan is. Real name, Bryan Danielson.
Shit.
Yes, I'm that much of a Marky stooge. That's my big shout out to the people that actually watch wrestling that are like me. We're called Marks. They still use carny terms. I'm glad boxing doesn't use carny terms. I'd be really sad. Brandon Rios breaks down, stops Ramon Alvarez in the ninth. Keith Eidick is reporting. That's nice. I'm getting a call from Las Vegas at 7 o'clock in the morning and 9 o'clock in the morning. Brandon Rios, by Keith Eidick. By the way, Keith Eidick, statistically, read his articles. He seems to read his articles and make corrections. I cannot stress him as a writer enough. So if you want to pass that news along to Keith Eidick, whoever the fuck passed along the news last week about the typo, Brandon Rios had to stop wondering what it was going to take to get rid of Ramon Alvarez on Saturday night. The former WBA lightweight champion finally got his answer in the ninth round. That's when Rios bombarded Alvarez with numerous power punches that forced referee Tom Taylor. What is Tom Taylor doing refereeing this fight? Where was this thing? Where was this fight?
I think in New York.
Really?
I don't know. Look on the top.
Why is Tom Taylor the referee of this fight? WBA championship, the official 38 seconds. Was it that Tom Taylor? Is there a different Tom Taylor? I only know of one Tom Taylor, and he's in California. That's the only reason I asked. Was there a fight that I was unaware of? The 10th round, junior middleweight.
No, it was in Kansas.
Yeah, maybe they called him in. That wouldn't be that strange. They might not have state... can't you request referees in other states?
I don't know.
Because Brandon Rios is local, right? He's from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have requested Thomas Taylor as the referee. That's not that strange. Yes, by the way, for anybody wondering, when you see another referee from another state, a camp can request a certain referee or judges. It happens. The official time of the stoppage was 38 seconds of the ninth round in an all-action fight during which Rios and Alvarez rarely stopped throwing punches. Why are we still talking about Brandon Rios? Why?
Yeah, Alvarez, he needs to go away.
Bro.
He needs to go away for a while too. That was a sad loss last night. You know, he had all the advantages. He was the bigger guy, should have been the fresher of the two. Rios has been through a lot more wars with higher caliber fighters. Thought Alvarez was going to win this one. Rios brought it back. You know, he just came forward. It wasn't, you know, there was really no game plan there. He was just being Brandon Rios, and if he won, he won. That's what it looked like. And it worked for him on this night. Now, when he goes up against the A side, the elite of the divisions, which the PBC will probably do with him now that he has a win, he's going to get annihilated because he had no defense. He was moving straight forward. There was nothing really there in this fight, Lee. Yes, did they exchange? Great, but both guys are journeymen. They're gatekeepers. Just didn't excite me. There was nothing there for in this fight. I was upset with the whole card. You know, Eddie Hearn got $1 billion. I wanted to see a little bit more than.
What, you're saying that Gabe Rosado didn't get you excited?
Yeah,
All the trash talking by Luis Arias and Gabe Rosado didn't result in it. Keith Idec, by the way, boxingscene.com. All the trash talking by Luis Arias and Gabe Rosado didn't result in especially entertaining fight Saturday night. Fittingly, neither fighter was declared the winner of the closely contested 12-round middleweight action in Mulvane, Kansas, home of the largest tumbleweed. It resulted in a split draw because one judge, David Sutherland, scored their fight for Arias 116-112. Another judge, Mike Munoz, had it for Rosado 116-112. And the third judge, Karen Holderfield, yeah, I had sex with her, scored it an even 114-114. ¿Qué? Andrew, ¿qué?
Yeah, I think they wanted Arias to win. The judge got it wrong. I don't know why you'd want to keep Gabe Rosado around. I'm so done seeing this guy. Seems like he just adds another tattoo every fight, and, you know, they bring him onto a fight card, and that's the only difference there is in him. There's nothing here, Lee. I don't know. None of these guys, their rankings don't move up. They got a split draw against a guy. You can look at both and make an argument to win, but really, Arias, how do you say his last name? Arias or whatever? He's the one
Arias, yeah.
Arias, there you go. He's the one that falls back. This should have been a stepping out moment for him. Big letdown that he went 12 and got a draw against a caliber fighter as Rosado.
The man with the best tits in boxing, Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Don't you agree? He's got the best tits.
It's just a letdown.
Can you say that, or would your wife get mad?
Yeah, if you want, go ahead.
Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Or do you think, or do you think it's Chris Areola?
No, Baby Miller.
Best man moves. Who has the best man moves?
He can be fat, Lee. He's not doing anything but a gap filler. That's who he is.
Jarrell, Big Baby Miller, written by Keith Idec, boxingscene.com. Shout out to Keith Idec pulling triple duty this morning. He'll be in many of our stories. Jarrell quickly ended what was developing into a competitive fight on Saturday night. The 315-pound fat fuck known as Jarrell Big Baby Miller.
He just keeps getting fatter with every fight.
Dude, 315. And we're not talking like a rocked out 315.
Exactly, yeah.
We're not talking Brock Lesnar's got to cut weight to make 265 big. We're talking, dude, you're fat.
Eat fucking cake. Yeah, exactly.
We're talking the second.
He's not 6'7".
His nickname, wait. Jarrell I Eat Cake Miller. Oh my God, what a nickname. The 315-pound heavyweight contender knocked down Bogdan Dinu twice in the fourth round of their scheduled 12-round heavyweight belt. Dinu couldn't get up before the referee, Bill Clancy, counted to 10 following the second knockdown. Clancy stopped the fight at 2:45 of the fourth round in the main event of their 9-bout card, at Kansas Star Arena, Mulvane, Kansas, home of the largest tractor. Romania's Dinu, 32, was unbeaten and untested entering this fight against Miller.
They didn't even know his real name.
He was
Stop
a fucking
bullshit.
cab driver.
Yeah.
Miller, 23, 0-1 with 20 KOs, won his second fight in 6 weeks as unusual activity level for a modern-day heavyweight contender. He agreed to quick return because he needed less than 2 rounds to knock out the faded former contender Tomzik Adamak on October 6th.